Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the the Short Track Super League. Excuse me, the Pro Late Models. We are at Lanier National Speedway here. Nice short little dirt track. I enjoy it. I've got Alex Veith with me tonight. Eventually, he's out doing a few practice laps,
Yeah, I'm out here ripping some test laps. See what I think of the track.
and
Boys, it rocket fast.
when uh, when he's done taking his practice laps here, so he's going to come back on here, and we'll bring him in and have him tell us a little bit about what he's seen, get some firsthand insight on it. In the meantime, do want to let you know we've got quite the field tonight. So far, it looks like 14, 15, 16, 17 drivers are registered, and we've still got 10 minutes of practice left. So this could be shaping up to be quite the night.
My
Yeah,
fastest lap is good enough for a solid last.
a solid last. Well, this is an open setup, and you're running the fixed setup, right?
Oh, yeah. Plus, I can drive the pros about well enough to be a danger.
So I'm going to pull up the schedule here. And we are at Lanier, which means only one more race after this at the old dirt track of Charlotte. One of my favorites.
Oh, yeah. That track was built with late models in mind, I swear. Yeah, this track's I love Lanier. Lanier's my favorite. Of the three free dirt tracks you get, Lanier is my favorite. It's so versatile. Even when the track wears out, it's you can still race two grooves. Where most of the tracks on iRacing, once the track gets worn in, everybody rips to the top. But here you can really drive into the bottom, and really wheel it.
So, what kind of times were you running, Alex?
My best was a 14 flat.
Okay, that's definitely almost, well, let's see, you're 4 tenths behind the slowest league member,
Yeah,
and 9 tenths behind Ryan. I don't know how you say this name.
wagon shuts is what we said last week.
Wagon Schutz. I'm with you. Well, there's no shuts about Ryan because he's got the best lap so far, but only by 2/100ths over Justin Sick. Jeremy Bray is running in third right now with a 13:17. And we got to have Dylan in here somewhere. There's Dylan, 13:32. Peyton Talbot with a 13:26. Joey Ladisseur, 13:25. Now, all of these guys are within a half second of each other, and one of the things you alluded to it some is you're probably going to get your fastest laps within the, what'd you say, the first 5, 10 laps?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Probably first 5 minutes of practice, because then it's going to start getting chewed up. Dirt gets pushed up to the cushion and starts getting a little slick.
I mean, you can see right now this track's got a lot of laps on it already, with 16 cars ripping it. Uh, and even like this, there's still two wide racing, top and bottom. So it's all a matter of where your car's saying. There goes the 00 and Michael Benedetto getting three wide.
Let's see if we can take a look at some of these paint schemes here. Maybe I can zoom in a little better.
Maybe you could share your screen too.
But maybe I could, Let's see what I can do here. Share my screen. I want which screen you want? You want Streamlabs? There we go.
Give me iRacing. It's just a little bit easier.
You want the iRacing one?
Yeah.
All right. Let me see if I can find that one.
I can see more gooder than that one.
How's that? How am I doing? Apologize, ladies and gents.
That's better.
I was on vacation too for the last 2 Mondays, not 2 weeks, 2 Mondays.
Part timers, man, I tell you.
You know.
That's fine because I missed Fairbury week because I had some sick dogs.
Did you make it for your favorite track at USA?
I missed it. Oh yeah, I was there and I voiced my displeasures.
Oh man, I had to throw that in there. I will admit I'm not a huge fan of USA as a dirt track, but I do like it for asphalt. All right, so that 66 machine we're looking at is Ryan Wagenschutz. Still the fastest car or fastest lap of this practice session. Justin Sick in that 15 machine, only 2 100s behind him. Jeremy Prey just rolling out of the pits there in the 117. He's at a 13:17. Robert Tipton, maybe I can, he's kind of, there we go, he's hiding there. That 666 machines, what does that say, Devil's Rejects?
I believe so.
That's appropriate. He's got a 13:20. Joey Ladiseur, the 023 or the 23. 13:25. Peyton Talbot in that 14 machine. That looks a little familiar. 13:26. Brooks Trammell, the 22. 13:27. So we got 3 cars within 1, 2, 3 hundredths of each other. Nicholas Vickery in the 00. He's running 13:31. Dylan Hutchinson in that 3 machine somewhere. Where is it? Okay, it's supposed to be the 3 machine. He's coming up. The paint job says 28. So if you hear us, if you hear me announce the number 3, it's the 28. He's at a 13:32. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars within 6 hundredths of each other. And Luke is not there. Or maybe he is. There he is. 33 machine. I don't know how you say this one. Maybe you do, Alex Rakoski? Luke Rakoski?
Yes. That sounds phenomenal.
13:35. Robbie Milburn is MIA. There's a few of these MIA.
Well, right now, there's probably 2 separate practice sessions. So on dirt, they'll split them. They're based off how many pit stalls there are, really, I think.
I'll bet you that's right, because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 right now that are all grayed out on SDK. Although I see a bunch of them going in and out of the pits, too. Oh, that's one way to do it. Now we hit Dillon, we hit, I'll bet you those other ones are Robbie Milburn, Gabe Blow, Matthew Fott, Shane Yates, Brett Osborne, Michael Stefan, Daniel Blow. There's only just over 2 minutes left of open practice here, and we'll be gridding up for our heats. Take a look at our race info here. Lanier National Speedway, 0.33 miles. Where are we at?
Do what?
Where's
Rosalton,
Lanier?
Georgia.
Georgia. Where is that in Georgia? Any idea?
That I'm not sure of.
Well, if you're out there listening and you know where Brazelton, Georgia is, hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. We want to hear from you. We are on all 3 platforms. And I'll be checking in from time to time on the chat. So
I believe Brazelton is the home of Inky Wheels, which is who's going to be making the wheels for NASCAR.
Hey, we do have Corey T. Bragg Jr. Is this practice? Yes, it is. We'll be going to heat races in... Oops, excuse me. Too many windows open all at once.
It looks like it is
minute and a half.
north. It is northeast of Atlanta.
Yeah, Corey, you are right. About an hour from Atlanta. And we're only less than a minute away from heat race and number 1. I got to believe we're going to have 2 of them with this big a crowd, wouldn't you say, Alex?
Oh, yeah, we'll have 2 heats.
And then we'll have, I believe, is it 4 or 5 minutes they do?
It is a 4-minute intermission.
And that's just enough time, since this is an open setup, they can go ahead, make some check marks, some ticks of the box, if you will, adjust the setups. They cannot go on the track, so you won't see anybody on the track for those 4 minutes. 20 seconds away. This should be a good race. I'm really looking forward to this. Kind of missed it the last couple weeks. Bo Caro, let's go Brooks Trammell. Guys, have a good race. See you next week. Hope to see you. Well, I won't see you, Bo, but I'm going to have to miss next week. I won't have access to a high-speed internet connection, but I'm sure whoever fills in for me at Intensity will do a fine job. All right, who have we got in this first one? Let's see if our grid pulls up. There we go. Rolling off in first, Robbie Milburn in the 99. Daniel Blow in the 18 on the outside pole. Starting third, Michael Benedetto in the 25. Joey Ladisseur in the 023. Rolls off fourth. Fifth, we'll see Shane Yates in Rocket Racing Esports in the 11. Matthew Fott in the 16 starts sixth. Seventh, we'll see Michael Stefan in that 669. Next to Brett Osborne in the number 13, starting eighth. And rounding out the first heat, Dylan Hutchinson in the number 3.
Yeah, Brett Osborne starting in the very back of Heat 1. He's got a drive ahead of him. It's going to make for a long night if you don't get to the top or get to the front here. Get 2 short, quick pace laps here. Pace truck will pull off here next time by, and we'll be going green.
Hey, you see
10 laps.
Some of those paint schemes that we missed there, the 99, the 17. Who else did we miss? We missed that 25 there of Michael Benedetto. The 11 of Shane Yates. Very, very similar paint scheme there to Peyton Talbot.
Yeah, that's a good looking car. That's a.
Here we
and
go.
We are green flag. Robbie Milburn off to a good start. Going to put about 2 car lengths on the 17 of Daniel Blow. And they're going to run it 3 wide, almost coming out of 3 and 4. Down to the front stretch they go. Blow second. Benedetto working the bottom side. The 11 stuck in the middle. Shane Yates dives it down low underneath Benedetto, trying to make something happen on that bottom side. There's still a little bit of traction left over from practice down there. As we see the 99 of Brett Osborne working into the looking inside the top 5 here. Ooh, big check up. The 669 and the 17 get a little contact. Brett Osborne's going to slide it underneath the 17, going to try and make a move. Trying to get, big contact between the 11 and the 25. Huge wreck. No caution yet. Osborne up to the 3rd spot. My dogs hear something outside.
Maybe Petey just made an appearance out there.
There's a motorcycle going by.
Meanwhile, we're staying green. I'm a little surprised, but we are.
Yeah, tough break for those guys. As here comes Osborne on the back. Bottom of your picture is sliding it underneath Stefan as they are 3 wide coming out of 4. Osborne to the high side trying to get around Michael Stefan. Going to get around the 28/3 of Dylan Hutchinson. as Stefan and the 99 and Robbie Milburn are door to door. Ooh, puts a little bit of a slider. Big contact coming out of 4. Stefan lead.
Well, it almost looks like Osborne may have found a little something down there on the bottom, but is it enough with only 2 laps to go?
Yeah, Osborne's figured something out for sure. Last lap. Let's see if he can make a move coming down. He's in a position to make a move. Stefan's going to run the bottom side because he knows he's going to be down there. Slides up a little bit. And Michael Stefan takes the Heat 1 win. Brett Osborne drives from 8th to 2nd. Robbie Milburn 3rd, falling from that point position. Dylan Hutchinson up from 9th to 4th.
Joey Ladouceur in 5th, Daniel Blow in 6th, Matthew Fott 7th, Michael Benedetto 8th. And we just re-racked for heat race number 2. And I hit the wrong button. How about that? There we go. All right, heat race number 2, rolling off on the point. Nicholas Vickery in the 00. Peyton Talbot in that 14 machine starts 2nd. 3rd will see Justin Sick, Spartan Racing in that 15 machine. Luke Rakowski, number 33, starting 4th. Jeremy Prey in the 117, starting 5th for Wraith Racing. Ryan Wagenschutz in the 66, starting 6th. Gabe Blow in the 17, starts 7th with Brooks Trammell, starting 8th in the 22. Rounding out the field here, the second heat, Robert Tipton in the 666.
The 18 cars tonight, 2 9-car heats.
Yeah, nice field.
I believe their features are 20-car fields, so we're too far away from having to run a B main there. As the pace truck's going to peel off here. And we are green flag racing for heat number 2. The 00 gets a good jump. Nicholas Vickery able to get the jump on Talbot, but Talbot is hot to trot. He's looking to get in that point position and get away. As Justin Sick working in that 15 machine down low there. 3 wide coming across the stripe. A little bit of contact between Talbot and Sick. But Talbot is going to clear the 00 and the 15 in one foul swoop. Justin Sick says, not today. You ain't going to get away from me right now. He's going to try and chase back down the 14 of Talbot. But as we know, that machine that Talbot pilots is not from this planet. It is an unidentified low-flying object. As he's ripping the lip, letting her hang. Putting almost a half a second on the field already, lap 4. As it's pretty tame, almost 2x2 all the way through the field. Justin Sick able to make that bottom work really well.
Yeah, that's surprising with how worn the track is already.
Well, maybe I spoke a little too soon because it looks like Nicholas Vickery's going to drive around him on the high side, working on driving around him on the high side, with Jeremy Prey sitting back there watching and waiting. Sick is committed to that bottom side, but he doesn't really have much of a choice. Little wobble there gives up a lot of ground, and I think Vickery is going to secure the position at the stripe here. Yes, he does. Dangerous game to play, flirting with the bottom on one, that coming down to 1 and 2. I've ran officials where guys have totally obliterated that wall and ended my race. Sick is going to slide up in front of Prey, and Prey's going to dive down low, throw a bit of a slider, not quite able to secure it. As we are last lap already. Time flies when you are having fun.
And Peyton Talbot takes that win for the heat race number 2. Nicholas Vickery in 2nd. Justin Sick, third. Jeremy Prey, fourth. Brooks Trammell comes up for fifth. And that's as far as I could get. All right, here's our 4-minute intermission.
Robert Tipton coming home in that sixth spot. Luke Rakowski, seventh. Wagonschutz, eighth. Gabe Blow finishing ninth. Looks like they are allowing these guys to run some practice laps. They did last week as well.
Oh.
So we got a little bit of on-track action while we kind of collect our thoughts and regroup and get ready for this 35-lap feature.
Now, do you know, Alex, are they is this session set up to reset the track?
It is not. Everything carries over.
Wow.
It's not like the Tuesday Night Dirt Invaders where everything is reset. But these guys are a little bit faster than we are over there.
Well, there might be a little bit of a delta in the talent level.
Moderate. Michael Steffen came over, has been running with us for the last 2 weeks, and got his first heat win at where the hell did we race at last week? Wernerville.
USA?
No, and
kidding. I know you're the one that does the schedule. I thought maybe you put USA on there.
I'll tell you what, last week watching the racing there with the late models almost gave me a change of heart, and the fact that I've already blacklisted 2 of the 13 dirt tracks that iRacing, 14 tracks that iRacing has to offer. I don't plan on racing Dirt Bristol ever again in my league, and I don't ever plan on racing USA International ever again in my dirt league. That begins to limit our pool really fast.
Yeah,
But
I don't know.
I need some hydration.
I don't know that Bristol is really set up to be a good dirt track. I mean, it's definitely different. It can be fun. But if you're a true dirt racer, certainly not what a lot of us are accustomed to. Let's go ahead for a minute, and I know you can see iRacing here. We're gonna throw up some volume here.
All right, let's rack them and stack them for this 35-lap feature around Lanier Speedway.
There, we'll turn that down for a little bit. All right, what's the grid look like?
Fast.
First, on the point, Michael Stefan in the 669. Peyton Talbot rolling off second in the 14 machine. Brett Osborne comes up for a third place start here in the 13. Nicholas Vickery in the 00 starts fourth. Robbie Milburn in the 99 machine. Starts on the inside of the third row. Justin Sick next to him. Spartan Racing in that 15 machine. Seventh, we'll see Dylan Hutchinson in the number 3, with Jeremy Prey of Wraith Racing in the 117 rolling off 8th. Joey Ladiseur, 23rd. In the number 23, starting 9th, excuse me. Brooks Trammell in the 22 rolls off 10th. 11th, we'll see Daniel Blow in the number 18 and the 666 of Robert Tipton, starting 12th. 12, 13, Matthew Fott in the 16 machine. Luke Rakoski in the 33 starts 14th. 15th is Michael Benedetto in the 25. Ryan Wagenschutz in the 66 starts 16th. 17th is Shane Yates in the number 11, with Gabe Blow rounding out the field in 18th in the number 17 machine.
Lights in the pace truck are off. We'll be rolling thunder here in a few short seconds. They round turn 4, all rubbered up. Pace truck is off, and we are green flag racing, baby. Lots of action all the way throughout the field. Battle for second brewing already. Brett Osborne underneath Michael Steffen. They are 2 and 3 wide all the way through the field. Osborne able to secure the spot on Steffen, sets his sights on the 14 of Talbot. Steffen looking to battle underneath. Not quite able to get it done. Lots of dust. Dry, slick track out there tonight. Talbot working that high side. Osborne middle high or low middle. Takes it to the wall, trying to find some kind of traction. Rockets off turn 2. Steffen under fire from the double O. That is Nicholas Vickery. Lots of battling throughout the field. As we see the 99 of Robbie Milburn, he's in a tough battle with the 22 machine of Brooks Trammell. You can't hardly see him through all the dust and dirt. Boy, you can't beat the taste of that dust and dirt in your track nachos, let me tell you. You don't get this experience out of an asphalt track.
No, you don't. This is one of the first that I've had the pleasure of broadcasting that you actually do see that much of a dust cloud.
My local dirt track it's bad. Like, it gets bad sometimes, especially with dry slicks. Like last Wednesday, we went and had the Dirt Car Summer Nationals held tour there, and the track dry slicked off pretty bad, and those pro late models were throwing dirt.
Looks like we got a battle for the lead brewing here.
Already? Yep, Brett Osborne working underneath Peyton Talbot. Osborne down low, Talbot up high. Battle of who can find the traction where. Talbot works the middle. They're about running each other's tire tracks right through 1 and 2. Talbot steps it out a little too far, and Osborne able to run him down a little bit, not by much. 4/10 the gap between those two drivers coming down the backstretch. Looks like about 1 to 2 car lengths there. Able to get a good drive off. That gap is closed to 0.40. It was 0.42 last lap.
Justin Sick has been moving up. He's now up to 4th.
Yeah, it's a sizable gap. It's about to get real dicey. The leaders are catching lap cars. Caution. Benedetto in the wall. The 33 of Luke Radowski upside down.
Let's take a quick peek here. Let's see what happens.
Oh, no. Tagged the wall opening.
Ah.
And then net coated into Benedetto.
Yeah, no place for him to go.
I feel for the 33 there because I have done that leading an official.
It's pretty easy to do, isn't it?
Yeah, in a 50 lap street stock race with 24 cars on the track. Yeah, that wasn't a good time. Hosted races, man.
Well, so far so good. I know some of you that stick with us, we've had some streaming issues in the past, but at least on my end, watching on my phone here at the same time we're doing the broadcast, the stream seems to be fairly stable. Hit us up if you're seeing something different. Let me know.
Pace truck is off. We're back to green flag. Osborne to the wall. Talbot gonna kind of slide up. Oh, big stack up. Back way back in the pack. Everybody stays straight and in the correct direction because it is a swarm of cars back there.
Boy, the track looks like it's getting worn out quick.
You can throw a tarp from 5th to 12th. But right back to it, Osborne and Talbot dicing it out. Talbot's going to slide it way high, damn near tags the wall. Got to keep it straight and retain a 0.19 lead over Osborne. He's going to be able to stretch that gap out a little bit as they're kind of really diving it down low and letting it wash high, both of them. Talbot into the wall a little bit. Osborne has to check up his slide and almost tags the 14. Going to open up a real big gap there. Osborne to the wall. Talbot right there with him. Osborne ripping the berm, letting her hang out high, wide, and handsome. As Michael Steffen's looking to throw his hat in the ring here and make it a three-way battle for the lead, but just not quite able to get there yet as he is almost a second back from these two. As he's under fire from Justin Sick himself. Talbot able to clear the 99 for now. He was up to his door at one point. As they are nose to tail, and we got quite the battle going on back here. All kind of melee. Justin Sick battling with the 28/3. Dylan Hutchinson. 16-17 battle it out.
Matthew fought. Shane Yates up here. Man, they are right in the thick of it.
Osborne to the door. Talbot. Osborne able to clear Talbot at the line. A little bit of contact. Talbot's going to dive it down low underneath Osborne. Trying to make it back, get him back. He's able to get to his... Ooh, big shunt. Not able to clear him on that slider. Osborne in the wall. Tough break for him. Steffen's going to clear him. He's going to be side by side with Sick. Big contact between the teammates. 10 to go. And we have got a lot of excitement on our hands. Osborne got a lot of work and not a whole lot of time to do to get around Sick and Steffen to get back to the back bumper of Talbot. He is 1.3 seconds back from the back bumper of Talbot as he is almost able to clear Sick, not quite able to get it done.
I don't know. That's a lot of time to make up, but
a lot of ground and only 8 to go. As he is going to get them both 3 wide, 1 foul swoop. Not quite able to get it done. He's going to really hang it out there, really rip the berm, trying to get something going. He is going to clear Steffen and almost Sick. He is ripping that wall, rubbing the graphics off on the wall. He is just hanging it out there. Man on a mission. Really kind of easy in and getting a huge drive out. Sick has moved into that second spot and able to put a sizable gap over Michael Steffen. But with 5 to go, it's going to take a caution to get these guys re-racked and get Brett Osborne a chance to get back up there. Osborne able to get a good drive off the corner, going to clear him there. Will we have him cleared when he comes across the stripe? Yes, he has cleared the 15 of Sick and sets his sights back on the 14. Tags the wall. That's going to let Sick back by.
2 to go.
Oh, we got a car. He got off the track before the caution came out. The 16 had come to a stop on the front stretch and towed.
White flag should be out.
White flag. One more lap to go as Talbot has a huge 1.5 second gap over Sick and 1.6 over the 99. Oh, Osborne in the wall again, able to hold on and secure third. Wow, that was a race.
Now that was entertaining, as it should be.
Woo, that was a lot.
Great job by these guys. What do you have? 1 caution? That was it?
1 caution and quite the race all the way around.
And there's your top 3. Peyton Talbot, Justin Sick, Brett Osborne.
Lots of action, lots of drama all the way around, all the way through the field. Graham, we didn't do a very good job of covering the rest of the field, but there was battles all the way around to be had. And look at all that rubber. We have 3rd place waiting on Justin Sick to hop in. We have Talbot ready.
All right, let's bring in our 3rd place. I believe this is Brett Osborne.
Hey, it's Matt and Alex in the booth. You got us, Brett?
How's it going?
Oh, boy, you had him there for a second, but a little bit of contact, a little bit of push came to a shove, and then you made a mistake and tagged the wall, and he was able to pull away. Take us through your race the rest of the way.
Yeah, it was a good race overall. Interesting lines you had to take this race. Went out, lines came back in and all that. You just kind of had to pick the best one. Me and Peyton were definitely probably pretty close. I think we were same speed. It was just kind of whoever messed up more, and I messed up more in that race. So, good win to him, and yeah.
Now, Brett, it was certainly entertaining. We appreciate you letting Intensity Broadcast and be a part of this with you all. Go ahead and give us your sponsors, shout-outs.
Yeah, like Think DNA, Speed Shop and Designs, and Downrange Transport.
Well, again, we appreciate it. Thanks for such an entertaining race. It's always a pleasure to watch you guys run. I mean, only 1 caution that whole race. Pretty good-sized field to boot. Congratulations again on that 3rd place. We look forward to talking to you next week, hopefully.
Hopefully, appreciate it, guys.
All right, I'm not seeing Justin Sick. Let's,
we'll go ahead and grab.
We'll skip over
grab Mr. Talbot.
Mr. Talbot here.
Peyton, it's Alex and Matt in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Hey, great run tonight, Peyton. I thought for a minute there when you took the lead after the first lap that you were just going to run away with it, but lo and behold, wait a couple laps, and here comes Brett Osborne right on your tail. Tell us a little bit about how you saw things from behind your wheel.
Yeah, we definitely, Brett and I were on the same set, so I knew we were going to be battling the whole race, and he got back to our back bumper, and we were battling there for a little bit, and I went into the bottom of 2, rolled the bottom, came off the bottom, and I got wicked tight out of 2 and kind of came up the track a little bit, and he was already there, and I apologized to him. That was on me. But he fell back a little bit and got on the wall a couple times, and we were able to walk away a little bit.
Yeah, we could see Justin. He looked like he was committed to the bottom there. Didn't look like there was a lot of speed left at the bottom. Did he get you a little worried at all there, or by that point you had enough of a lead that you just had to coast home?
To be honest, I think we had enough of a lead. I think we had a 1.6 or something like that, and I knew we had a pretty big cushion. So I was running the top and running a little bit of slider line, and it was enough to hold on.
Well, congratulations on that victory. Go ahead, get your shout-outs and thank yous and all that.
Yeah, I gotta thank DNA Designs and Speed Shop. You can find them on Facebook. Downrange Transport, Fastline Performance, Ted's Body Shop, Northeast Forestry, Precision Hydraulic and Oil, JC Landscaping, Higfab Chassis, Dig Brace Products, and everybody that watches supports. And I think that's all I got.
A great job tonight. Congratulations again. We look forward to talk to you next week, we hope.
I hope so.
All right. Thank you again. Good night.
Thank you.
There's Justin Sick.
Hey, there we go.
Justin, it's Alex and Matt in the booth. You got a copy? Justin.
You got me?
I got you
Hey,
now.
there we got you now.
Hey, we're a little bit out of order, but that's okay.
Yeah,
Good,
I wasn't sure.
pretty good run tonight. Looked like you were committed to that bottom line. You know, give us the perspective you had out your window.
Yeah, it's you know, I'm still trying to relearn the late models. You know, it's I don't know, man. I'm more comfortable on the bottom. Pretty much any car, any track I'm on or in. You know, it's I tried up higher, and I just kept you know, the rear of the car kept wanting to come out, so I just stayed down on the bottom with very little throttle, and you know, it seemed to work out. I wasn't really sure if I was going to even get a podium. You know, you have Brett, you know, and Michael. They're really good. They were 2 and 3 for a while, and you know, I just stayed calm and collect and hit my marks, and didn't really have anything for Peyton. You know, congratulations, man. The kid's fast. He's a good driver, and you know, yeah, it was a shock. You know, I wasn't really expecting it.
Well, I got to tell you, for someone who admits on the air here that not real, I don't know if comfortable is the right word in these pro late models, but to just go out there and do your thing and come home with a second place finish, you got to be pretty happy about that.
Oh yeah, definitely happy. You know, it gives some spotlight for myself. You know, for the team I'm on. You know, the setup shop I run with. You know, so it's really good, man.
Well, go ahead. Speaking of the setup shop and all, go ahead and get your shout outs in.
Yeah, man, for sure. Spartan Racing, you know, those guys over there are great. You know, I couldn't be happier with the team I'm on. Now, ABR Setup Shop, you know, that setup it wasn't exactly for this track tonight, but it worked and it performed. So pretty happy with that. VMR Wraps, you know, keeping the car looking pretty. High Side Racewear, Lafler Construction, my fiance, you know, STSL, they have a great thing going on. You guys for putting on the great show, and that's it, I think. Look forward to the next race.
No, we appreciate it. Thanks again, Justin, and thanks for picking Intensity Broadcasting to be part of this with you. You know, I know I really appreciate it. Alex really does. We have a lot of fun with this, so thank you to you and the league for letting us be a part of it with you.
Yeah, man, appreciate it.
All right. Well, congratulations again. We hope to talk to you next week.
Thank you.
So let's take one last look at the schedule here.
We got one race left.
That's it. The dirt track of Charlotte. One of my favorites. Nice wide track. Lots of different lines.
And it's short.
Some good racing.
4/10 of a mile.
It is short. However, it's bigger than what we had tonight.
Not by much.
Not by much. But I think it's a little wider. At least it feels it to me. Anyhow. Final thoughts on the race tonight, Alex?
It was fast. Everything happened. There was so much action. I kind of lost track of time. Didn't realize we were inside 10 to go there towards the end.
Yeah, it does go. The races in this league do go by quickly because there are no cautions. I mean, we had one tonight for, I don't know, 30 seconds. That was it.
Yeah.
You know, when you're clicking off, what were they clicking off? 13-second laps? You only got 30 of them. I mean, doesn't take too long. But anyway, I digress. We appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Hit us up again next week for the season finale at the Dirt Track of Charlotte. For Intensity Broadcasting, I'm Matt Knights, joined once again by Alex Veith, as that man Atlee Weiss would say, over and out.